And you look at Hooker, they won vacant belts. No, I beat a champion, you know. So my thing is I just want to keep. What's up, bro? How you doing? My thing is, I just want just keep improving and keep beating top competition every time.
Right, and last time we talked, we was talking about timing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like, a higher thing like destiny, and we was talking about how you could have fought Ramirez way back when, but the tournament presented itself and gave you another option to get more belts. And how does that come full circle for you?
The timing is, like I said, timing is everything, bro. Timing is perfect. The tournament came in, I'm making way more money than all them dudes outside the tournament. I got the belt. I'm ranked #1. I'm fighting top competition. So, I'm just, I'm glad that, I'm in the position right now, and it's just a real good position because, right now, boxing is hot. It's a shitload of money in boxing. Right now, I'm #1 in the world, my weight division, world champion. So, I'm just in a super good spot right now. No matter what, I'm in a real good spot. So, yeah, time in the motherfucker, and I'm glad. Like, it's that moment for me.
Right now, the time is the final. With Josh Taylor, he's on the menu. Anything you can give on that fight, when you expect it to happen, or anything like that?
We don't know yet. We talking about maybe September, October. So right now, just like I said, trying to find that out, trying to find out, when that's gonna happen. I'm always in the gym. I'm always training every single day, no matter what. Anyway, so when they give me a date, then I'll start training harder. Of course, way harder. But I just can't wait. You got the #1 and #2 in the world, undefeated world champions, #1, #2 in the world fighting, and you don't have that. I don't think you have that right now in no other weight division. And that's why I'm just, it's a very huge fight, and I can't wait. I'm gonna whoop his ass.
What did he say to you in the ring?
We was just talking shit. He was just like, first thing he said, he was just like, hope you ready to go to war. I'm like, all right, of course. Who you talking to? You know what I mean? Like, of course. And I was just like, we started talking a little shit, and then how it really started popping off a little bit. I was like, bro, look at your eye. You know what I mean? He had a big old cut over his eye from Barenchek. And I'm like, bro, I'm not Barenchek. I'm a way different animal, dog. So if Barenchek did that to you, just imagine what's gonna happen with me. And so, that's kind of when we kind of, just was like, going off and shit like that. But yeah, it was all good. The crazy thing is, like, that night when he after his fight, we all went to a casino, walked around the corner, went to a casino in Scotland, and like I'm actually sitting at the table with him and all his family. Like, he's there, like sitting right there and talking to his girlfriend, talking to his sister and all that stuff. So it's all, it was all love. But at the end of the day, we gonna fight each other. We gonna try to fucking kill each other.
Boxing is like
boxing like that.
Y'all still a brotherhood. It's like the NFL, right? They're a brotherhood, even though they go to war on Sunday.
Yeah. Sometimes people really don't like it. Other fighters and stuff, but he seemed like a real cool dude. I think he got mad because I was talking to his girlfriend way longer than I should have. She was talking to me for, like 30 minutes straight, just real cool people though. But he was just like his not him, but his cousin was like, man, come on, like, you talking to him a little too much, you might give him some fuel for say some shit, but I ain't like that anyway. But talking to his sister and his cousins was all there. So it was just, it was all love when I was over there in Scotland. So I just can't wait, can't wait for the fight.
Right, and I wanted to ask you something, man. It seemed like Rick been losing a little steam with his little disses, man. He can't fuck with me, bro.
I'm telling you, he can't fuck with me, bro. Like, what else you? Only thing Rick say is one thing. First off, I'm ranked #1. First off, they were saying all this. He's a world champ. I'm a world champion now, and I'm ranked #1. So you can't say nothing. That's dead. That situation is dead. All that conversation shit, that's dead. With that next thing he'll say, selling tickets and all that shit, bro. Nobody don't care about that shit, bro. We care about fights. Who gonna win? Of course, I give him his props. He can sell whatever 14,000 people in Fresno, but they're selling tickets for $3 Who can't buy a $3 ticket? When I heard they sold 7,000 tickets at $3, made a $21,000 profit. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can do that if I in New Orleans just go fucking buy $7,000 tickets out of my pocket for $21,000. That ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, he just keeps saying shit like that. But the matter of the fact is, if I fight Ramirez, if it ever happens, like, there's no way he can beat me, bro. Like, there's no way at all. So, he a cool dude. He here right now. I ran into him and stuff, but Rick he been losing steam. Because the thing is, I can talk and I'm a fighter. You know what I mean? Like, first I can fight my ass off. I'll beat the fuck out of somebody. And then on top of that, I can talk. I can talk for days and days and days, So Ramirez, of course, we know he can't talk. He can't say nothing. And Rick, he losing his steam. So I got both of them by the tails right now.
Right. That's what we do, rib each other. So.
That's what I do, bro. I'm a fast thinker. I can talk my ass off. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how I am. And on top of that, I can't just talk. I can really fight. I can back it up. I can go in the ring right now if I need to against Ramirez, and I can back all the shit I'm saying. I can back all that shit up. So. It ain't just talking with me. He the talker, Ramirez the fighter. But I'll talk him and I'll fight Ramirez. So,
are you planning on being at the fight when Ramirez and Hooker?
I should most likely. I'll be there. Of course,
I saw you on social media, man. You called Hooker a sad ass.
Yeah, I don't think he good, bro.
What do you think about Hooker?
He's straight. I can't say he a sad ass nigga. I can't say he a sad ass dude and shit like that, because he a world champion. He's straight. But it's levels, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, I really do feel like I'm levels above the division right now. I really do. I feel like I'm the closest one to me is the one I'm fighting next. So after I beat him, then the other two, I just feel like I'm definitely levels above Ramirez. I'm levels above Hooker, So that's just how I feel. And if they feel otherwise, of course, then we can make the fight happen. But
when you look at the 140 division, is it the eye test that tells you that Taylor is number two to you, or is it who he beat, or what?
It's who he
gives
beat.
You
eye test and who he beat. Look at his resume. You gotta look at people's resume. It's not about you can have all these fights and all that shit, bro. You gotta look at who you beat. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like he beat the second highest competition besides myself. Like I beat two former world champions and the world champion, and he beat, I think, almost the same thing or something like that. Or like one less former. I think he beat Victor Postol, which was a former world champion, and he beat Ivan Baranchyk, was a champion. I beat Julius Undago, and I beat Terry Flanagan, and then I beat Relic, my last fight. And then all these undefeated fights that I done fought. So I think it's not just it is the it's the resume, his record, and it's the eye test. I seen him fight live, and he can fight. So I give tons of respect to him. I know he can fight. I respect him. Even I talk shit about Ramirez and Hooker. I respect them. They champions. You can't get in this fucking sport. You can't get in this ring and win. Expect not just get in there and win, but you win a belt. You're a world champion, so you can't do that without being some type of good. But as far as myself, I feel like I'm just levels above them. That's all.
And you touched on it. I remember you had something where you said you was kicking it with Floyd, and he asked you who you beat.
Yeah, yeah. Floyd came to New Orleans for All-Star Weekend. I was with him and stuff like that. At the end of the night, they was telling him kind of who I was. I was 19-0 at the time with 16 knockouts. And, Floyd was just like, who you beat? You got 19 fights. All right, who did you beat? And, of course, at that time, I beat some people, but I ain't beat nobody like I beat right now, And I think at the time, I was ranked number 6 in the world or some shit like that, So I was just like, now it always stuck with me. It's all about who you beat. You can have 100 fights, you could be 100-0 or 100 knockouts, but who did you beat? Or you can be, somebody like Lomachenko have 7 or 8 fights and be a world champion, right. Something like that. So for me, I'd rather be the latter. I'd rather be, have least number of fights and be a world champion with a tough resume.
So I know you can't look too far ahead, but say everything goes on as planned and you get the Taylor fight. You got the Taylor fight, but you win that fight and you get into the unification for the undisputed at 140.
Yeah.
Would you go to 147 if you become undisputed at 140 right away?
I mean, the thing is, for me, unless like Mike Garcia is here, unless that presents itself, at 140, I think that can be a potentially a pay-per-view fight, either at 140 or 147. But yeah, I mean, once you get all the belts, I don't think there's no more reason to stay.
Right.
So might as well start going up. What's up, Red? What's up?
Well, I had great crawfish in New York City last week.
In New York?
Louisiana.
Nah.
In New York?
They don't know no better. That's
He imported them, and he cooked them in like his backyard.
Yeah?
Amazing.
And it was good?
Unbelievable.
Compared to Lafayette?
But they were from Lafayette.
Yeah.
Crawfish were literally from Lafayette, and so was the guy who was making them.
Yeah.
He was making them in New York.
Alright. I kind of believe because he ate crawfish. He came out there and Lafayette ate the crawfish with us.
So say they don't know the difference.
Nah, they don't know, but he know he ate it and shit.
So
like that.
so now you're out here in Southern California, man. What made you? I mean, obviously you're training at Churchill in Southern California, but outside of that, what made you want to move out here?
I mean, it's the vibe, I love it. I'm an outdoors type person. It's just everything. My career, just I feel like it's gonna take off. It's gonna take me off just as as my career. It's just everything is out here for me. My management is out here, the gym and all that stuff. And the first time I came out here, I like, bro, I'm gonna live out here. Like, I'm gonna move. And most people thought I was bullshitting. Most people thought I was playing, but I'm the type of person, I do things. Like, I'm not gonna just talk. I'm a person of action. So I just got up. I said, fuck it. I moved. I just got up and moved, and I've been out here for 2 months now. And at the same, and we got, I feel like it's a lot of good work out here, a lot of good sparring, a lot of good fighters out here, just to take me to the next level. So my move was based on taking me to the next level, everything, all around wise, as far as like the media and all that stuff, as far as my career, as far as training, all that stuff. We got the beaches, you got the ocean, because I swim and stuff, swimming in the ocean, train on the beach, running, doing drills and all that stuff. We got the mountains, run up, all that stuff. So it's just so many things here to train a different type of way, and on top of that, just make my career just blow up my career. So I think this is the place to be. That's and I like it. At the same time, it's not just all that. I like LA. So that's why
I know you already made your acting debut.
I got 2 of them now. I actually went and seen my second movie. What that was Wednesday night. Yeah.
You filmed?
No. I'm talking about I was in it.
Oh, okay.
I was in it. It's called One
Yeah,
Night.
that's
It'll be out in I think maybe 2020 or something like that.
Are you playing a boxer in that one?
I'm playing like a gangster called a Trinitario. It's like a Dominican gang that they call
they
Trinitario.
catch you Dominican.
Yeah, they got me in Dominican. Yeah.
That's cool.
What's up, bro? How you doing? Good?
That's cool, bro.
Yeah.
How has life changed, man, since the tournament, even since just your last win? I mean, obviously, this came with it, the move to LA, but what else has been different in your life?
To be honest, bro, like a lot of people think like things be real different, of course, like money and stuff like that, of course. But as far as like for me, just
I'm good. Yeah.
Hey, do you have a few minutes?
Alright, that's cool. That's cool.
Good.
Alright. I mean, for me, like, bro, everything been real good. Everything been smooth. I'm just blessed to be able to do what I'm doing. I've been flying everybody in, all my family and stuff. They come, my whole family, they came to my crib. I got a big stupid ass house out here. But as far as like changing, a lot of people think things will change, but I don't know. It just really don't like that. Just because I still do the same thing. I take my kids to the park and all that stuff, and we still do things like that. Like I think like on top of all that stuff, like I'm still like a daddy on top of everything. Still got, I remember like I won when I was with him. What's up, champ? How you doing? Good.
That's Mitchell, man. I was seeing TV.
Yeah.
That's Mitchell, man.
All right, man.
Keep it up, brother.
Good luck tonight. So yeah, so what I was saying, fuck my thoughts up and shit. Nah, bro. So yeah, I mean, I remember, like life changed, but at the same time, it still don't. With your family and stuff like that, you still gotta do all kinds of stuff. Like I said, daddy do this and all that. I remember like the day after I won my title, I was on FaceTime with Peter Bird, my manager, and he was just like my daughter was crying in the back and throwing shit in the front. And all like he was like, yeah, you're a world champion, but you still can't control your kids. And it's like that's kind of that's kind of how it is.
Yeah,
it's real life things. So yeah, I'm a world champion and all that's cool, and it's all dandy and fun and all that stuff. But as far as everything else, bro, I mean, now I still go to the gym every day. I still train every day. I'm still hungry. I still read a lot. I still study. I still do all the same stuff. But it's just, I just enjoy it. That's all. I'm just blessed to be in the situation I'm in right now.
Did Conor McGregor hit you back yet?
Never hit me back. He never hit me back.
He
never hit me back. That'll be a fight I'll take. But the thing is, like, people was like, oh, you gonna get killed by Conor and all that. And like, bro, like, listen, like, I take it serious. Like, I know MMA is a different sport. I got actually right now, I got an MMA fighter. He's staying in my house right now. So he be teaching me things and all that stuff. But if that fight ever happened, I'll definitely take I'll take a while just so I can train only MMA. No, I know I'll beat the fuck out of the boxing. I know that already. But as far as MMA wise and grappling, like I'll definitely take a lot of time just to train MMA and jiu-jitsu and ground game and all that type of stuff.
Well, before I let you go, bro, I want to say I'm very proud of you. I'm always riding with you. I'm glad to see you come from the bottom and finally get that opportunity, man. Like I said, we always just an opportunity away from being what we always like. You knew you was a champion before you ever got there, right? You put that work in.
Yeah, exactly.
So, before I let you go, can I get a quick shout out to CHAMPSIDE?
Shout out to CHAMPSIDE, my dude, bro. Shout out Regis Prograis, Rougarou, WBA champion, the baddest motherfucker on the planet at 140. They can't fuck with me. That's just it.
Them little boys can't fuck with you.
That little boys can't fuck
That
with
was
me.
a